Let's take a look at what's going on in the world now. Fears of COVID-19 at the beginning of the pandemic are thought to have resulted in tens of thousands of fewer births in the United States. Recent research by the Brookings Institution shows that about 60,000 possible births were reconsidered in the months of October 2020 through February 2021, which correspond to conceptions that would have occurred in the earlier months of the pandemic. The largest number was in January 2021, corresponding to fewer conceptions in April 2020, when many Americans were starting to process the magnitude of the pandemic. The study also found that states with larger spikes in unemployment rates show larger decreases in birth rates 9 months later. Births returned to pre-pandemic trends in March 2021, indicating conceptions returned to the previous level in June 2020 on the back of a more positive outlook. Philip Levine, a professor of economics at Wellesley College, said the trend was similar to those observed during the 1918 flu pandemic and the Great Depression in the 1930s. The prime ministers of Australia and Serbia on Tuesday discussed Novak Djokovic's precarious visa situation. The tennis star won a court battle on Monday to compete in the Australian Open, but still faces the threat of deportation for not being vaccinated against COVID-19. Soon after, Djokovic was on a Melbourne tennis court to train ahead of the tournament, which begins on January 17th. But Australia's Immigration Minister, Alex Hawke, is considering exercising his power to deport him under separate legislation. The two prime ministers are known to have agreed to keep in touch over Djokovic's visa, with Australia emphasizing its non-discriminatory border policy during the pandemic. In a world's first in medical science, U.S. doctors have successfully transplanted a pig heart into a human in a last-ditch effort to save his life. On Monday, 3 days after the surgery, a team at the University of Maryland Medicine said the 57-year-old patient was doing well. The surgery is the first of its kind and demonstrates the feasibility of pig-to-human heart transplants, a feat possible by new gene editing tools that get rid of potentially harmful genes.
We've never done this in a human, and I like to think that we have given him a better option than what continuing his therapy would have been.
If proven successful, scientists hope pig organs can help alleviate donor shortages. According to the U.S. National Organ Donor Site, 110,000 Americans are currently waiting for a transplant, and more than 6,000 die each year while waiting for a donor. Kim Chang-ah, Arirang News.